Going on with the YouTube.
What's good?
It's E. Lee.
Your boy Rod.
And we finna come to y'all with the first episode of Chop It Up with the Underdogs. Alright. On with the first question from the Real Cupid. What are three must-have foods when trying to gain weight, and how often should I consume these foods?
Okay. I would think a number one priority would be a source of lean protein. Um, you can come from anywhere from chicken breasts to fishes. Different types of fish. What do you think about that?
Uh, you definitely want to make sure you're getting all of your macros in, proteins, carbs, fats. In regards to fats, not necessarily saying you go out and just eat like a tub of lard or some shit like that. Just try to get a nice amount from your fish, which come with healthier fats. You can take it in supplementation form, fish oils, or either CLA. Uh, like you said, with the lean turkey, chicken, definitely try to find out how many calories it is that it takes you to pretty much maintain your current weight. And from there, you want to slowly increase that calorie intake, maybe to about 500 calories or so. And then that way you can put yourself in a calorie surplus.
And I would add to that. For those who have high metabolism, you might have to increase the carbs. To up your calorie intake. Because your body burns it off a little bit more faster. So yeah, you have to, for the most part, take that into notice. So.
All right. Question number two from I love my baby daddy brother. What should my meal plan look like if I want to lose weight? And how often should I eat? And what should I eat?
Uh, I would say, slightly cut back on the carbs. You don't want to cut them all the way out because you start cutting into your muscle protein, and you don't want to do that because you're working against yourself. Um, I would increase the meals, because the more you eat, a lot of people don't know, the more you eat, you actually increase your metabolism because your body, when you only eat one meal a day, your body is a pretty smart machine. So all the unnecessary calories that you don't need, your body stores it because it knows it's not going to get another meal for the day. So increasing your meals would most definitely increase your metabolism.
And in regards to like what your meals or your meal plan should look like, just keep it basic. Egg whites, chicken breasts, fish, spinach. Proteins in regards to like a hydrolyzed whey, which is going to be fast digested. You got to cover.
Can't go wrong.
And then, you also asked how often should you eat? Uh, Most people try to keep it everywhere from 2.5 3 hours, and that way, like you said, your metabolism is still going to be pretty much going from that first meal anyway. All right, on to question number three from Mr. YEQ. On my cheat day, can I eat whatever and how much I want?
Um, I would say on that, not just anything because going too wild, you're actually working against yourself. That's something you don't want to do. I would say maybe a cheap meal. Keep it kind of clean, nothing too outrageous, nothing greasy. And go out and order 20 greasy chicken wings or something like that. You know what I mean? But just maybe a cheap meal, nothing drastic.
All right. Yeah, you pretty much covered that one. All right, question number four from Get Fit, Stay Thick. What is your take on fasted cardio? Who does it benefit the most? I would say my take on fasted cardio is that it's needed and it's necessary to an extent. Not saying that you go in the gym 7 days a week and do fast cardio, because you're definitely gonna kind of start eating away at your muscle. And when it comes to doing fast cardio, you don't want to go out and just all I do sprints. Some people's body work different, so you can do a form of like high intensity interval training, but you can keep that at a minimum. You can probably do about 15 minutes of that and burn just as many calories as you could with low intensity. Let's say you're on a treadmill, 15 incline, maybe 2.5, 3.0 speed. Like I said, it's at most I would say about 2 days a week.
Yeah, and I would add to that. I mean, exactly what he just said. I mean, you can do too much of anything. You know, it's definitely to a certain extent beneficial because I mean, you have no calories at that point. You know, in your diet, you haven't ate any meals, so you're tapping into fat. But too much of anything, you start eating away at your muscle. You don't want to eat away at your muscle protein because you're actually working against yourself. So you don't want to do that.
And who does it benefit? Everybody. All right, question number 5 from Miss Deborah Can't Keep Me Down Lee. There are a group of ladies who talked about joining the gym, but everyone can't afford it. It's understandable. Where do we begin? Uh, I would say if they're really committed to it, almost every city, every town has a local park. Uh, Most parks are starting to be equipped with walking tracks, pull-up bars, push-up stations, sit-up stations. That would be a good start until you all feel like, okay, well, we want to actually maybe even go into someone's garage, purchase some dumbbells, some bands, stability balls, medicine balls, and just kind of do your a little bit of research in regards to like circuit training. That's something that can be fun. It's easy to be motivated about it. Uh, we may even post some videos in the future of just doing like short circuits, so that way you can kind of have something to go off of.
Yeah. I mean, he about covered it all. I mean, the whole thing is you're trying to burn calories, and what you want to do is uh, get your body temperature up, and actually get your heart rate up a little bit, and and get to burning calories. So you definitely don't need a gym to do such. Uh, like you said, you have a lot of sources. Just do a tad bit of research, like you said, circuit training, things like this, such as track. Your local track, at a park or something. And all you have to do is just get your heart rate going a little bit, your body temperature up, and get in a fat burning mode. Yeah.
All right, the last question is from Vanessa Oddman. How to replace carbs? There's so many. Well,
Yeah. I would say I wouldn't want to replace carbs all the way. You know what I mean? Because I mean, if you take carbs all the way out your diet, um, your body it has to get the energy from somewhere. So you know what I mean. Get your body runs off energy. Your body runs off ATP. So you have to get energy from somewhere. So if you take out your carbs, which is your main source of energy, your body has to get it from somewhere. So you can either get those from fats or you can get it from proteins. So if you take the carbs all the way out your diet, that's um, a risky thing. You could be tapping into your protein. You don't want to burn your body protein to use it as energy. So, but there are ways to replace your carbs, so to say, your calories. You can do that by using, just increasing healthy fats. You know what I mean? Because those fats can be broken down and used as energy. Um, but like I said, I wouldn't cut them out completely because you could start tapping into protein. Muscle protein.
um, to add on that, I would say kind of start or just find that happy medium because everyone's body is gonna react different towards carbohydrates. Like me, for instance, brown rice doesn't fare well for me, but sweet potatoes do. You definitely want to keep those fast and those slow digesting carbs in, and just kind of figure out a way just to get them inputted throughout the day. And as far as the day furthers on, you just want to almost lower it to then cutting your carbs out. That way, you don't have to worry about your body storing those carbs for later on uses as energy. It can tend to burn off a lot of those stored fats already. Um, yeah, and that'll about do it for the first episode. Uh, Shit, talking about us.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
you can. Yeah.
yeah. Well, my name is Edward Lee, aka E Lizard, aka Eva Q Nevel, aka the Lichen. Uh, yeah, I kind of like the last one. But yeah, both of us Played football at Jackson State. I'm from Sunflower, Mississippi, up in the Delta area. Uh, just recently received my master's in sports science, and yeah, got into bodybuilding a little over a year and a half ago. As far as the different workout methods, competed for my first time last year. Won first place in my class in the junior division. Lost overall. That's neither here nor there. But yeah, man, we just gonna try to keep you guys entertained and hopefully you all learn something.
Okay, I'm Gerard Smith. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. Uh, like you said, both played football at Jackson State. I'm currently getting my master's at Mississippi College in biomedical science, trying to get to medical school. Like you said, we both kind of been interested in bodybuilding for a while, and then we just got into it maybe like a year and a half ago. We were working out for a while, but it's actually a means to the madness, So we've been going pretty hard, and give some of this, I guess, this intensity to you guys. Some of this knowledge and intensity.
Yes,
And so, can't keep it all to ourselves. We don't mind helping you guys out there. But like I said, most of the part, we enjoy doing this, man, and we don't mind helping people. So if we can help someone out there, let's do that.
all right, signing out.